Why would you do that? Surely we'll both drown now. Well, I'm a scorpion. Or something. Something like that. Hello, I'm Dylan. Tabletop Roots. Today, we're unboxing Zoo Vadis, Reiner Knizia, Zoo Vadis, Politics and Intrigue in the Animal Kingdom. Animals gonna animal. This is one that is on my still, haven't played but want to play game list. This is a game I've wanted for a while, and I'm excited. 3 to 7 players is a big thing that excites me about it, as well as like pretty quick playtime, and just a type of game that I don't really have. It's more social, it's more negotiating and bargaining and working with other people. Very high on the social interaction. So let's get into it. This is a reskin or a redo of a game called Zoo Vadis, which was also Reiner, but had the theme of like old Roman Senate. Super dry, I assume. And you know, the way to sell board games these days is to slap animals on them. And that's what they've done, and now it's selling. I can already tell you, new box smell is there. Good box, tight enough, not too tight. Good stuff. Good stuff. Box feels good too. It's got almost that like linen, not quite there, but linen-y texture. Artwork's nice. There's a lot of animals on there. I don't think I could name any of them. I mean, a tiger of some sort, a peacock, an alligator, or a croc. Never knew the difference. A caiman, rhino. Assume it's a wolf. Sand shrew. I guess an armadillo. I don't think that's an armadillo. I don't know what the big shell is. These are cute baby monkeys. Capuchins. I have no idea. Look like little Wookiees. Lemurs. I guess that's a flamingo. And that's some type of swan. Rulebook feels better than the box even. Great texture. Oh, I think it's more on the cover than inside. Not a lot of words, a lot of images. You know I like images. Lots of animal tokens. Excited to see that. Player screens. I don't think I knew that each player used a player screen, but I guess that's how you keep your points somewhat secret. Cloth bag. Is there actually a cloth bag in here? I feel like going through this is cheating because it ruins the surprise. So I'll flip through. You know, I love arrows. You know, I love images. So far, so good. Big rulebook too. If you've got the box space, you might as well make the rulebook that big, and then you end up with a very clean looking rulebook. Hyena. No way there's hyenas on here. Hyena, tiger, marmoset. That's the word I was looking for. Crocodile. Ibis. That's probably what I called a swan. Armadillo. And a rhino. A rhinoceros. Game by Reiner Knizia. Illustrations by Kwanchai Moria. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Graphic design by Bridget and Delicato. Published by Nick Murray and Cal Spackman. Edited by John Healy. Punch outs, big punch outs. Yeah, well, that's why we're here. Let's see. Front. See? 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 Back. He even punches out the ones that weren't punched out when you go through the back. No missing when you go through the back. Always go through the back. As long as everybody agrees. These are laurel tokens as far as I know. Victory points. These are all worth 1. The game is about... I'll show you when I get out the board, but you're basically racing up the board along multiple different tracks that have different lanes you can take. I'm trying to get to the star exhibit, which is at the end. There's only 3 spots in the star exhibit, and once those 3 spots are filled, the game ends immediately, and whoever has the most points out of people that ended up in the star exhibit win. So you can't just focus on getting points, earning laurels. You also have to make sure you're getting towards the end, because if you don't even get there, you have no chance at winning. Doesn't matter if you have 1 billion points. You still won't win. And that's where the social aspect of this game comes in, because you're going to get points by trading... I was going to say trading favors, but trading votes with people. Oh, I just saw the board. Looks cool. There's an elephant and a giraffe. And people. These are satisfying punch-outs. They're pretty thick. These ribbons especially, I was going to say have been sticking. You can sort of see. But still coming out well and clean. An enjoyable punch-out experience for sure. There is one on the floor. Don't worry about it. Another crown jewel, the board. Here's what I was looking at. Join the marmosets. Vote sticker on the back. What are we doing? This is a double-sided board? Yep. Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. It's huge. I doubt that's not fitting in the overhead shot. Unless I go this way. Look at the size of this thing. I love it. I love a big board. So this is going to be, there you go, 3, 4, 5 players, 6 and 7 here. Oh my goodness. The artwork on here is so different than the artwork everywhere else. Like, the board is really nice, painted, semi-realistic. The tokens, these shields are very like clean graphic design. Same with these. But then the board is this sort of hand-drawn coloring outside the lines. I like it. It's just different. Contrasts quite a lot with some of the other designs that are slapped on there, but I don't mind that. It's playful, it's fun, and I think that's what you want to invoke with a game like this, is that playfulness, that juvenile nature that can come up from negotiating with friends. I like sort of the little add-ons around. Sort of a border. You know, you're looking at a map of a zoo. Makes sense. Map key. Yeah, makes sense if you read. That's a monster board. And I'm here for it. Cloth bag. I wish I didn't read it because that would have been a very nice surprise. Cloth bag. Ooh. I'm oohooing at everything, really. Bags on bags on bags. Into the game design box. Player screens. These are, oh yeah. Votes for ibises. Ibises. Ibisi? Ibises? Not going to go through what all this means, but there's your artwork for the ibises, the ibisi. Dig, dig, dig. Your armadillos. Let's see, based on art, who we would want to be. Oh, coolest little badge for the crocodiles. The rhinos. This reminds me of frickin' Babar. Except obviously Babar was an elephant, but suited up like that? Tell me that's not Babar. Shut up, Babar. That was one that I didn't enjoy when I was really young, but then I got a bit older and I was like, oh, this is sophisticated. Hyenas, those are wolves. Are these really hyenas? They're telling me they're hyenas. I guess they could be hyenas. It's some sort of hybrid. Pompous pontificators. Hyenas make themselves in their raucous politicking heard by every living creature within the bounds of the zoo and beyond. Even the hard-of-hearing zookeeper heeds their call. I mean, hyenas are just cool animals. Oh, the regal frickin' beagle. Scar on his face. The white tigers. Don't know why they had to point that out. Pretty cool. And the marmosets. Pragmatic pleasers. Artwork alone. Oof. They just look fun. The hyenas. They got cute little flags. I'd vote for people with cute little flags. They look like a music group with their little hats on. I would trust this guy. I think it's the bow tie and the jacket. Would not trust. There's just a look in his eye. War criminal type stuff. Same with this. A fighter, not a lover. Can't trust birds at all. Also don't think I'd trust him. Not that I could trust them. So, I mean, I'm probably voting for these, but I want to be these. If that makes sense. It must. These look like they're all big wooden pieces. Looking pretty cool. Two animals per bag. Let's do this. One of each. There's peacocks somewhere. I don't know why there's peacocks. Here. I don't think you play as peacocks. I think they're just around peacocking. They're already the stars. Yeah. Tons of wooden pieces for each. These are what you're moving up and around the board. It's just nice to have large pieces. They're not super weighty. Like they almost somehow feel, they're not, but they almost feel hollow. Like it doesn't feel as dense as maybe it could, but they still feel, they feel nice. They're fun to move around. Based on these, I think these two are still the way to go. He looks a lot more sad. That might be from all his war crimes. Same with this guy. Yeah, the fighters look sadder. Everybody looks a lot cuter here than they do here, which is a weird, like, the art in all these different facets don't necessarily gel. I don't think any of it's bad, or it's not too different, too combative. It does go, but box has an insert, just a slight little raised section, which is great for bags of pieces fitting in and the board sitting on top. Love that. Nothing weird. Nothing weird to put away. The bag, I'm assuming, is where all these are going to live. Maybe these. New bag smell? Not really. Don't love the feel of this, but that's fine. It feels plasticky. Feels like you wouldn't want to burn this. Great new rulebook smell. I watch the how to play video here right on the front cover. I think that just makes sense. I think that's a good idea. Whenever you make a game, not everybody wants to sit through and read. There's a lot of things that can get missed. You can say a lot more in a video. And so that's just a good option for people to have. Watch this video, consume content however you want, and just learn how to play the game. I'm excited. Looks good. Feels good. Hopefully plays good. Now I just gotta try to find 7 people. Or just 2 others. 3 to 7. We'll see how this all goes back. I hope these go in here. I assume so. Let's see. Maybe it'll tell me. Place the 1 laurel tokens in a pile beside the game board. Mix all other laurel values, 2 to 5, in the cloth bag. So maybe I'll keep out the 1s. Don't put games away recklessly like me. Make it easier on yourself. Oh! Winona. I would kick you out of here, but it is a video about a game about animals, so I guess it's alright that you make an appearance. I do wonder then, I guess you'll keep, what is this? All the 1s aside in a separate baggie. The game did provide a ton of bags. Let's go through. Gotta go through everything. One bag. Oh my goodness. 2 bag. 3 bag. 4 bag. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags. 10 bags. You've got 7 plus 1. So I guess 8, 9, and the 1s in 10? Then you've still got these 4 bags. Rather have too many than not enough. So I'll take it. I don't have a ton to say. Maybe I'll do some sort of speed up time here. When he's drinking out of my mug, which is cool. You can do whatever she wants. She's in charge. All the non-ones in here. I'm going to, for the sake of speeding this up, put everything back in the bag they came, though eventually these will end up in their own individual baggies. I wonder if this game's gonna make me hate armadillos or marmosets, or if I'm gonna start to think that crocodiles are super cool. These ribbons, who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? look like they go on there. So you can get cute ribbons. Looks like there is 2 per animal. So maybe you keep these and you... There's something about giving them out, like you have special moves, but you can't use them. You give them to another player for them to use. Look for, oh my god, like a dummy. Look for all that in the review, Zoo Vadis review coming up. Click the link, if there is one. These are all just, sorry, oh, ouch, ugh. Loose game components in a box just immediately brings back traumatic flashbacks of opening up Monopoly as a kid and the money just being strewn everywhere. And you've got to spend the next 10 minutes organizing the banker. We're going back in here nicely. Board. Easy. Clean. Before we do that, bottom of the box has some nice pictures. I really like this blue color. Only 4 animals made the bottom side of the box. Only the best ones. That's unboxing of Zoo Vadis. Click through the channel. You'll probably find a how to play, a review, if not of Zoo Vadis, of other games. And if you're just here for unboxings, you know we got lots of those. Bitewing Games did this version. Whatever you're doing, I'm rooting for you.